Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I review and unbox subscription boxes here on my channel, and today I am very excited to open my second Dermy Doc Box, which has been sent to me for review. This is a fantastic quarterly beauty and skincare subscription that I really enjoyed the first time around, and I am looking forward to seeing what they have for us for summer. It is $54.99 per quarter with free US shipping. They also ship to Canada. You can also do a one-time box for $59.99. I do have a code for you. It's just Noelle, and that will save you $5, but I'll put that and the affiliate link there for you in the description box below. It's also probably going to be pinned in the first comment. I try to do that whenever possible as well, but let me just give you a brief description of Dermy Doc Box in case you are not familiar with it. So it's always over $100 of dermatologist-approved skincare from top beauty brands every season, detailed product pamphlet, and science of skincare insert to remove the guesswork and help subscribers make educated choices. So we love that. We love having some science-backed products as well as some explanations. I think they do a lot of myth busting for us as well. Exclusive discount codes from the retailers are also included, so that if you want to get more of a certain product, you definitely can, and we always love some savings. So beautiful box. Now the first time that I opened this box here on the channel, we actually got a great travel cosmetic bag, which I thought was lovely. So this time around we have the more traditional box, so it's an actual unboxing. We do have a note here from Fatima that just reminds you about that code Noelle to save $5. And this time around, you guys, the summer box has a value of over $180. That is pretty fantastic on basically a $55 box with free shipping. I think that is really, really good. All right, here is our little sort of science of skincare with Dermy Doctor. So this one is all about sunscreen, which seems very appropriate for the summer months. But as I mentioned, they do have a nice detailed product booklet. So I want to make sure that I have time to tell you all the details about the awesome products. And then if we have time to go back to our all about sunscreen insert, we will definitely do that. But I love that there's one myth buster here on the back that just caught my eye. It says, only minimal amounts of sunlight are needed to produce vitamin D. There is no evidence to show that wearing sunscreen contributes to vitamin D deficiency. Good to remember that if that is something that you've been thinking about. But again, I love just how incredibly detailed it is. You can see where they have those little extra codes for you, as well as we love a little tip, right? So we have some Dermy Doc tips that I will try to include for you as well. It says, hello sunshine, our summer box is always our #1 seasonal box, and for good reason. As a dermatologist, teaching others how to practice safe sun is a passion of mine. The reality is everyone is at risk for skin cancer. In fact, at least 1 in 5 Americans will develop skin cancer during their lifetime. This box will give you all forms of sun protection to try: tinted, non-tinted, stick, brush, lip balm, and our custom designed UPF 50+ travel visor. So I love that, and I'm really excited that it's one of those roll-up ones, so it's going to be easy to take on trips. Always have it with you in your beach bag. It says, be sure to tag us while you practice safe sun all summer long. I can't wait to hear what you think over on social media. So of course, sun care is very, very important to me. I am just naturally a little bit more melanated. I have a lot of moles, I have a lot of freckles. I try to go to my dermatologist just for a quick scan once a year, because I also grew up in the sun. I still live in a pretty sunny climate, although I will say San Diego has not been very sunny lately, but sun is definitely an important part of my life. I love being out in the sun, but I also want to make sure that I am protected. I probably didn't do enough sun protection in my early days, but you know, I've got to do some of it now. So here is what it looks like on the inside, now that you can see that I removed some of the paperwork. I do think that this is pretty cute. I've never actually seen the heart-shaped styrofoam, so I think that's cute. I'm hoping that it's the nice eco-friendly style, but let me go ahead and pull the products out so that I have some space to get into the packages, which of course are always a little bit challenging to get into. So the first thing we have is a brush-on block, which I'm super excited about. This has an SPF of 30. I try to use always in my moisturizer an SPF of a 15 or more, and then when I am out in the sun, I usually try to always use 30 or more. And then if I'm actually going to be out in the sun and sort of like actually tanning, which I know you're not necessarily supposed to tan these days, but then I try to put 50 on my face, and I do like, usually I like to do a mineral sunscreen on my face. So let's see what this is all about. So it says this is a translucent translucent mineral powder sunscreen. It has a value of $34. We love that they include the retail values here. A self-dispensing powder sunscreen that's lightweight, water resistant for 80 minutes, non-comedogenic, and safe for sensitive skin. So, and of course we have the code. So this is what it looks like. It's kind of cool. You can actually see the powder down there in that orange section. It says when you receive the brush, it will be in the closed position. Remove the top cap and slide the plastic sleeve. Let me remove the top cap. There we go. And slide the plastic sleeve all the way down to uncover the brush head. Here we have it. It says turn the bottom cartridge slightly, about ½ inch to the left until you feel a click. And then it says now the brush is in the open position and the powder should flow through the brush to the brush head. So it actually says open, close down here at the bottom, so I'll go ahead and open it. So now it's going to be open, and it says hold the brush in your hand and flick your wrist like you would with a glass thermometer until you see the mineral powder sunscreen in the brush head. Apply liberally to face, neck, chest, and hands. It says buff onto face for at least 60 seconds to achieve proper coverage. Turn the bottom of the container to the right back to the closed position and replace the cover when not in use. So I'm not about to be outside, but I love this idea of having a powder brush on sunscreen. I just think that's really smart, especially if you're wearing your makeup, which does give you like a little bit of coverage. I like the idea of having tinted foundation that has SPF in it as well, but this is a nice addition, and then you can kind of reapply it too without messing up your makeup, which is nice. So it says for our Dermy Doc tip, I love this mineral sunscreen powder for easy mess-free reapplication of sunscreen over my makeup. It's a favorite in my bag for on the go and also wonderful for doubling as a mattifying powder. Yes, when you start to get a little bit shiny out there in the sun. It says in addition to its sun protection benefits, this powder also contains antioxidants like green tea and chamomile to soothe and nourish the skin. Wow, this is awesome. I wonder how long this is going to last, because I can see myself using it pretty quickly and just having it in my purse and reapplying when I need to. So hopefully it lasts for a while, because $34 is a little bit pricey, but they did include a 20% off coupon. So if this works out well for me, I'm definitely going to get more of this, because I think it's a really cool concept. I haven't actually used a brush on block before, but I'm excited to try it out. All right, we have something from Elta MD. It's a UV stick. Now this is the kind of stuff that my husband really likes. This has an SPF of 50 plus. It says easy on the go, all mineral, water resistant, mess free protection that fits in the palm of your hand. This SPF 50 plus formula absorbs quickly, blends easily, and works for all skin tones without leaving a white cast. Ooh, we love that. We love to hear that, so that you don't look like a ghosty. It says, and with broad spectrum and antioxidant protection against UVA, which is the aging stuff, UVB, which is the burning stuff, and HEV, which is the high energy visible or blue light rays, you can feel confident with every swipe. So it says for directions, apply liberally 15 minutes prior to sun exposure and reapply after 80 minutes of swimming or sweating, immediately after towel drying, and at least every 2 hours. So my husband and I tend to be pretty good about reapplying every 2 hours. Let's see what our Dermy Doc tip is for this. It says, sunscreen sticks are so convenient, and this one is a fan favorite for our whole family, especially my kids. They're able to apply it themselves without the mess and stickiness of a traditional sunscreen lotion. For proper application over each area of skin you're protecting, apply 4 passes back and forth. Doing this will help ensure that you're using enough sunscreen to be protected. Rub it in afterwards for an even layer, right? So you don't want to like draw hearts on your skin and have a weird tan. But so this is what it looks like. It does have a little cap, and then I'm assuming that's just like a big chapstick where you just kind of push it up, twist it to push up to reveal more of it. But it sounds like this is for all over the body and not just necessarily for your face, but it is, yes, it says face and body. We like to use this for our face because it's a really nice full coverage, and the fact that it says that it doesn't have much white cast, we'll have to see, but I'm really into that idea. So I'm wondering, it says that this is all minerals, so that is good because we like the mineral stuff because generally it is also reef safe. So I'm looking for those ingredients that are like octinoxate and oxybenzone. Those are the ones that we always look for to see if it is reef safe or not. I don't see that on there because it is mineral, so that's great because my husband is a surfer. We like to spend time in the ocean, and we like to also be reef safe when it comes to our skin protection whenever possible. If you're just out laying by the pool or you're just out and about on your like regular errands, then you can definitely use those chemical sunscreens without worrying about hurting the fishies in the deep blue sea. All right, so then we have a great skincare brand that I am already familiar with, which is Coola. I have definitely used their tinted sunscreen before, which kind of is nice because it'll act like a really like a foundation almost as well, and that's from someone who doesn't wear a lot of foundation. But when I'm out in the sun, it's kind of nice to have a little bit of that like smoothing but also mattifying effect that the Coola tinted sunscreen does for me. So this has an SPF of 30. This is their classic Lip Lux Organic Lip Balm. So it is important to give your lips some love for the sun too, because they can definitely get burnt. It says Pucker Perfection, an organic lip balm with broad spectrum UVA and UVB protection that hydrates and protects dry chapped lips. This vitamin and antioxidant enriched formula nourishes and conditions with organic kupu asu butter and raspberry and jojoba seed oils. Coola's classic Lip Lux Organic Lip Balm is SPF 30. It comes in this really cool like metallic looking tube and water resistant for up to 80 minutes. Apply evenly over lips. Use alone for a subtle glow or apply over your favorite lip color for added shine and protection. I'm surprised that it doesn't like, well, you might get some on your actual lip color on the actual stick, but that's okay. So it says, did you know that you can get skin cancer on your lips too? This lip balm is a summer favorite because it's a highly nourishing formula rich in vitamins and antioxidants with the added benefit of sunscreen. You can use it alone or right on top of your favorite lip color for a shield of protection from UV radiation. So I'm trying to open it up. I don't know if it unscrews, but you know, I don't want to like unscrew it. There we go. So basically it's just like that. So it does kind of unscrew here at the base. So that's why I was worried. I was just worried that I was like going to push the actual thing up. So it does have a little bit of a screw to tighten it and place it right back on there. So I did that. Then we have something from La Roche-Posay. This has an SPF of 50. It has a value of $37.99. And if I missed it, you guys, the classic Lip Lux had a value of $12 and our Elta MD UV stick had a value of $35. So again, really great values in here. So this one has a value of $37.99. It's a 100% mineral tinted sunscreen, yes, for the face, which provides broad spectrum SPF 50 protection with a non-greasy, fast absorbing texture. We love that. With a matte finish, water resistant for up to 40 minutes. Apply generously 15 minutes before sun exposure. Reapply after 40 minutes of swimming or sweating. Immediately after towel drying, at least every 2 hours. If used with other skincare products, use as a last step in the regimen. Can be used alone or under makeup. So you could put this on before your makeup, and then you might even do a little smattering of that brush on block too. It says, I personally love using this sunscreen for when I'm looking for a no makeup look. Use it as the last step in your skincare routine to get both sun protection benefits along with an even skin tone for a flawless finish. Tinted sunscreen contains iron oxides, which provide enhanced protection against blue light, making them a great choice for those who suffer with uneven pigmentation or conditions like melasma. So that is great because I sometimes have an uneven complexion these days with my rosacea. I love having something that is specifically meant for the face, and this seems like a really good thing to have as well. So I love that we got something for our face, we got something for our lips, we got something for face and body with the stick, and then the brush on block again for your face to go over your makeup. Then we still have 2 more items. One more skincare item. This is from Glytone. This has a value of $36, an SPF of 40. It says protect, defend, and hydrate skin with this sunscreen featuring active stress defense technology, formulated with hyaluronic acid and squalene to help boost skin's moisture content and reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Apply liberally 15 minutes before sun exposure. Reapply at least every 2 hours. Use a water-resistant sunscreen if swimming or sweating. So this is not necessarily water-resistant. That's good to know. It says, want a sunscreen with skin-strengthening benefits? This is your new BFF. It works as the last step in your skincare routine or the only step, especially if you're in a rush. Formulated with hyaluronic acid and squalene, this sunscreen doubles as a moisturizer too. We love that. So that is awesome. So it looks like this is fragrance free, also nice to know. It's just 1.7 fluid ounces, so it's probably not going to last like super long, but again, great for, you know, if you're going on a little weekend trip and you are just doing a carry-on, you don't want those super big bottles anyway. So that is awesome. So this looks like mineral sunscreen. I think we got mostly mineral sunscreen. I think we did. So yes, that's pretty cool. Unless the Coola, which may be the, or let's see, it's an original lip looks. Let's see, I'm trying to look for our active ingredients. I do see some Octa things in there, so maybe that one has some derivatives of those, not necessarily reef safe ones, but that is totally fine because for the most part we did get mineral sunscreen. It's kind of like a personal choice, right, for that. Like, I know a lot of people don't like to use the mineral sunscreen because it does have that cast off. So actually, let's reference this real quick. So it does say, SPF, by the way, you guys, stands for sun protection factor. So basically how long it takes the UVB rays to redden your skin with sunscreen on compared to how long it would take without. So for example, it's with an SPF of 30, it will take 30 times longer to burn than if you weren't wearing anything. Wow, okay, so that's cool. So chemical versus mineral, both work well. Choosing one or the other is up to you. Mineral sunscreens may be better suited for those with sensitive skin, rosacea, that's me, and melasma. Ingredients include zinc oxide or titanium dioxide. Chemical sunscreens, on the other side, are usually more cosmetically elegant because there is less chance of the white cast, and those active ingredients are going to be things like oxybenzone, avobenzone, octisalate, octocrylene, homosalate, and octinoxate. So I'm always looking for, variations of those words when I'm trying to decide if it is reef safe. So a lot of people will, or a lot of companies, if it is reef safe these days, because that is something that's really important, especially in a state like Hawaii, they will actually say that. That's part of their marketing to let you know if it is reef safe. All right, so we get a little extra in these boxes too. So the last time it was that really cool travel bag, and this time it is, which was, spoiled in that little letter, is our fun Dermy Doc Box roll-up travel visor, which has a UPF of 50. So UPF, by the way, you guys, is ultraviolet protection factor, so different from sun protection factor. So it's the same idea though. A UPF of 50, like this hat, will allow just 1/50th of the UV radiation to reach your skin, right? So it's not necessarily time, but rather quantity. So this is really cute. I have one very similar to this. I love that it's got this rubber band. This one is actually nicer than mine because the rubber band is actually the same color as the hat. The one that I already have, which I don't know where I got it. I think I maybe just got it on Amazon or something. The one that I already have has a very white elastic, so when it's kind of sticking out the back, you can kind of see it. So I love it. It's got kind of a fun bow detail, right? And then it's got this really easy Velcro closure. So what's nice about it, oh, they even labeled it Dermy Doc Box. It's so great because it's super duper easy, of course, to roll up and put back into your bag. And then, of course, you can adjust the size of it really easily because there is a lot of Velcro. And then it's cute because it's got this little flap in the back where the opening, so it's great for your ponytails. Of course, you can also do like the high bun or ponytail on the top and have that stick out. But it's also really nice when you're laying in your lounge chair by the pool and then you don't have like a hard brim behind you so that you can't use your pool pillow or what have you. So this one is pretty similar to mine in terms of the depth of the brim, but it's super duper cute. If you wanted to, you could put like a little tie around it or something, but I just think it is the perfect thing to have with you on your vacation or on your patio or whatever you're doing out in the sun, and really nice because you don't have to worry about carrying a big old hat with you all the time. So this has a value of $25.99. It says your new favorite safe sun accessory has arrived. Our custom designed UPF 50 plus roll-up travel visor will make finding shade a breeze this summer, equipped with a hook and loop closure for easy rolling and packing in your bag or suitcase while still keeping its shape when you take it out. Sport it with any hairstyle, up in a bun or pony, down or pulled back. The adjustable 57 centimeter wide brim Velcro closure fits to any hairstyle or head shape with added protection for your ears, the sides of your face, and your neck. So that's the thing with, I do like a baseball cap too, but I just don't get the protection on the sides and the back of my neck that I want. A note from the doc here says ultraviolet protection factor indicates how much UV radiation, both UVB and UVA, a fabric allows to reach your skin. So sometimes you'll see like those rash guards or t-shirts that actually have UPF protection. It says this UPF 50 travel visor blocks 98% of the sun's rays and allows 2% or 1/50th to penetrate, thus reducing your exposure risk significantly significantly. Roll it up and take it with you on the go so you're never without sun protection. Oh, so that's interesting. 1/50th, right? So basically 98%. So they did the math for us. I thought this was a fabulous box. I am so excited to have all these forms of skincare, of sunscreen, because sunscreen is really expensive. So this box is a fantastic deal and also really good opportunity to try out different products and find out the ones that are going to be really easy for you to use. And that is the important part, right? Is using it and not forgetting it at home. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please help me out with a thumbs up. If you haven't already gotten your Dermy Doc Box, definitely do and save $5 using my link and my code. And I'll see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing.